trap. And XANTARES, you mentioned it, down drop once again. Might just find Waylander, and he will. Spots his legs towards Broken Wall. As Flipside slowly getting picked apart. First one gone. They'll have a player in Cubby. Markelov's going to be playing sight. But look at XANTARES. He spots the ankle of Electronic. Gonna pop some shots to him. He'll swing. That's the rifle down. Good play from XANTARES. As they slowly, methodically pick apart Flipside. Blade might be able to find one if they over-aggress, but he's just going to hold his ground as XANTARES just full reign of the B site. Not even worried about getting flanked with his teammates still up and drop. As he's going to work into the site, and he'll spot world at it as well. XANTARES will clean it up. 4K for him. As Calyx will find the 5th as Space Soldiers. What a round for them.
Teaminden hızlı çıkıyordu orada. 2 kişi kör olmuştu. Dojian'ın 66 canını bıraktı.
B boş şu anda.
Evet 4 kişi zaten B tarafında. Mayer'e üstten flash gelecek. XANTARES orada tek başına. A site'de 5 kişi var orada. Mo ve Adrian'i indirmeye başardı. 3.'yü de aldı. XANTARES Ace için mi gidiyor? 4.'yü de aldı XANTARES. Sadece Hobbit kaldı Gambit takımında. XANTARES ona da bakıyor. Onu da bulabilecek mi? Hobbit'i de indirdi. XANTARES.
Could be looking at a 7-score deficit. Maniac already tagged down. The only thing bought in the round here for LDLC is the Deagle in the hands of Alex. XANTARES hits first the 2 headshots, looking for more though, over towards mid. He hits himself the 3rd, killing Tuanu off of the sandbags. Alex though with the Hwandig drop from Major in response. Maniac also topples. Of 4K from XANTARES, leading the charge once more here for the Turkish team.
Players on the AWPs. Instead, Tengri allowed to get the 2 kills on towards the A site. XANTARES does trade one back, make it 2 for him, gets a 3rd, and it already swings back in Space Soldier's favor. Thanks to XANTARES' massive 3K on towards the site. Ramzik at least there to trade one back. But Space Soldiers have got a massive advantage in this round now, as it's all up to Ramzik to try and clutch it for Tengri 1v2. And with the bomb down on towards the site, it makes it even more difficult for him here. And, well, XANTARES finishes it off with 4 kills in the round. He's finally stepping up for his team. Up to 6.
Hala 5'e 5 durum ama Mayer'in 14, Calyx'in 43 canı var. Bu arada XANTARES drop'tan bir pick peşinde Doge'yi indirmeyi başardı. Round'daki ilk kill oldu bu aynı zamanda. Hobbit de B uzundan XANTARES'i pickliyor. XANTARES Hobbit'in 32 canını bıraktı. XANTARES ikinci kill peşinde. 19 canı kaldı Hobbit'in. Bu arada Adren Mayer'i indirdi. Despe'de Mayer'in trade'ini aldı. XANTARES ikinci killini aldı. Üçüncüyü de aldı.
Çok güzel vurdu.
Drop'taki Zeus'u biliyor. Sona kalan oyuncuları Zeus. XANTARES 4'e gidiyor. XANTARES. Ya sen muhteşem bir detaysın.
Taşı çok güzel vurdu.
A bit of nades on the Wizards side here on one player, and the rest of them are just going to be rushing straight in towards the A side. XANTARES holding down the angles. He takes 1, he takes 2, he takes 3, and XANTARES hits the 4th as well. Absolutely phenomenal performance from him so far, and Critter is going to be alone 1 versus 5 as he comes back into the site. He's stuck over towards the hut, and XANTARES, he's just looking for the ace. He's just waiting for this. He's biding his time, and he's walking around the corner to find it. Ace, all headshots.
Bam! No peek, and T players pushing from connector. XANTARES 1, XANTARES 2, what are you doing, dude? Stop it! Just stop it! Just stop it, XANTARES! Oh my goodness! 4 kills by XANTARES, did you see that? 4 kills! It was like, hey dudes, you wanna push from connector? 1, 2, 3, oh 4! That was insane!
Initial push now. They lead themselves over to the A-bombs. The Molotov going in there, but actually XANTARES is ready for that. 1, 2, 3, 4 for XANTARES. The entire hit goes down to the ground, and it's just Draken left alive in A main.
Self out. Doesn't find anything for it though.
Yeah, keeps taking peeks, but it's not getting anything to go with it. Window getting smoked off, and XANTARES still playing with his faith here in short and pimp. He's gonna get flashed in. XANTARES though, he could be a massive asset here for the Space Soldiers once again. He's soon to face 3 of the terrorists. He gets the first one, gets the second one, gets the third one. Massive play from XANTARES.
The hesitation from Massilian there actually gets Freeze killed.
Oh, that's the ace in the net. There we go, XANTARES. That's gonna be the reckoning of all reckonings in SK.
Boosted takes the speed down. The push coming in towards the B-bomb side. This is looking quite comfortable here for Gambit. Already in a 4-on-2 situation. XANTARES in a bit of trouble. Still managed to get both kills. Set on 25 HP though. takes down Doshi as well. That's a triple. That's a quad, actually. That's the ace. XANTARES.
XANTARES walks in, quick shot on Toss and caught in the open. He follows that on Mike, but look at the kills going the other way. Tabson has made his Deagle come to life. He's got 2, make it nearly 3 as he does damage to XANTARES as well. But that brings it back to a 2 versus 2. And that nade, I'm afraid, was misthrown because all he did was damage to his teammate at quad. Wrong player. As David tried his best efforts to come back into the site, and XANTARES gets all 5. That's an ace for him.
Considering Major, looks like he's going to be pushing in, but he baits the angle. Fights though, and there we go. Fox takes him down. XANTARES trades. They need to grab that AWP back in the hands of this D side and make work with it. But Sunny just going to try and escape here. He's grabbed the AWP in return, but I think there's an M4 drop down mid at least. There's actually not. He's gotten rid of all the rifles that Space Soldiers could even garner there. But either way, we're going to see XANTARES peeking towards mid. Sunny doesn't realize he's not behind the wall, and he gets taken down. But still, oh no, XANTARES, this is a dirty round. 3 kills of the Deagle so far. He's got himself the AWP. He's going in for the ace, and he gets it. Oh, sorry, the 4K. Stefan is already down and out, and Maturius coming in from the flank.
He's foaming at the mouth. He's hungry for the ace. And you can see that. I think Alex wants to try and give it to him. He's biding time for XANTARES to come on in. And there's the ace from XANTARES, the Deagle King.
İki tarafta bekliyor. 1 dakika 13 saniye. Ve içeri Alex giriyor. XANTARES 2 kill aldı. Bir de Tugux yanında. Tugux, ah Tugux. XANTARES'e destek olamadı. XANTARES içeride tek başına 2 kişi kaldı. 3 kişi kaldı rakip. 2 kişi kaldı. Allah söyletti. Şimdi Existence yukarıda, içeride olan Alex'i XANTARES indiriyor. XANTARES onu da al. Helal sana.
Ace'ini aldı XANTARES.
As with the technology lead, the charge avoids the flashbang. Now that might be something pretty handy. Morals, well, he's not going to get hit for too much though, and now XANTARES with the Deagle to clean it up. The first kill was alright, was acceptable, but the second one, Morals is peeking for his split second and is instantly rid of his head. The same goes for Camel right here. The first shot might have missed, but XANTARES does not make mistakes twice, and he's got a triple. Now, Engine's going to get to the drop zone, so that's a completely disastrous situation for his Rebel. He cannot really look 2 ways at the same.
His position this time, boosted up towards short, and now he can fall back. It's passively on the A side. They're waiting for the terrorist to make the next move. It's on terrorist. That's normally a really unfavorable angle, but somehow sprays 3 of them down with the M4A4. How is that possible?
At C4, they got bonus money. Now they playing in a full eco for buying a case for roll in round number 3 on Mirage map. Russian plan tactic, no, switching to underpass, or what they will do now? Switching to underpass. Okay, here the rotation. I thought that they will rush apartments, but they stopped and now thinking and discussing what they have to do. XANTARES 1, XANTARES 2, bomb carriers spotted, XANTARES in kitchen. And that's too slow. Ends played too slow. They rushed, then just stayed there and discussed.
Son smoke'umuz geldi. Mutilis'e şu an drop'a yaklaştı. Pistol'la beraber. İkisi şu an giriyor. Şu an orada XANTARES karşılayacak onları. XANTARES orada vurabilecek mi? XANTARES ikisini de vuruyor. XANTARES orada 2 oyuncu daha vuruyor. XANTARES sen neler yapıyorsun? Son oyuncu Ivy'deki Ruben. Despe de onun üzerine oynuyor. Despe'nin üzerine oynuyor şu an Ruben. Smoke'tan çıktı. Despe bunu farklı. Despe nasıl kaçırır? Ama XANTARES ace'ini attı.
All of a sudden, it's a 1-on-2 situation. XANTARES left alone against Dafcost and Dima. Dafcost is super low. Dafcost is now left alone. If he can hit just 1 shot here on Dafcost, that's going to be all he needs to do. Oh my lord. XANTARES, please. 1 shot. 1 opportunity. Do not miss your chance and then something else. Finally, XANTARES hits the shot.
Towards the mid box as well, so they should be able to take this aggression onto short. But actually setting up a mid to B smoke now, so they may have a bit of a change of heart here, and a nice shot from XANTARES. Going to be dropping 80 there over in middle, and now we're into an advantageous situation for Space Soldiers. No need to peek right here, but the flashes are going to come in. And look at this XANTARES. He's holding the line fabulously. 2 kills, make that 3, and Alu will finally punish him as Rain goes down over in tunnel, leaving just Alu alone.
Another one for XANTARES. And then knows he's the last line of defense now. XANTARES with 3 frags on the Deagle. London is behind that statue. XANTARES just spotted him, and now there are only 2 positions that London can hold.
one is this and the other one is the other corner. And XANTARES knows that too. He's not stupid. And then has to find them off guard somehow. Nice flash by Hunden, but he can't get the kill. 8 HP remained for XANTARES, and now he's stepping out, and that's an easy clutch in the end.
Attı. Space Soldiers BC4'ü kurdu. XANTARES Keriman'ı da öldürüyor. 4 kişi öldürdü XANTARES bu roundda. Bakalım ace gelecek mi? XANTARES arkasından döndü.
He's actually completely exposing himself to Squeaky. If they were to open it and spot him out, which they could easily do since he's jumping around so much, it could get very interesting. They're going to flash him out. He sees the flash, but they're coming behind you, XANTARES. You better watch out. And he does just that. Oh, this is so well played by XANTARES. His whole team's rotating in now. This is textbook play, and they're trying to flash out, but he's just completely caught them off guard. He's managed to stall, and even if he goes down now, his team's coming in as we get a little bit of server lag, but Space Soldiers picking it up 8-0, not even allowing Escape to get the bomb plant.
Harbiden çok oturdu bu arada. Abi inşallah son defa duymuşuzdur çünkü cılka çıkabilir. Bunu öğrenen zengin insanlar sürekli donate atarak yayını trollemeye çalışabilirler. Evet, DP'den bir eko daha. XANTARES geldi. Maiko'yu çok basit bir şekilde öldürüyor. Kalix'i de öldürüyor. Full eko olduğunu söyleyemeyiz. DP takımının. Sasuke'yi de öldürdü bu arada XANTARES. Bir ona attı. Gerçekten. Bir ona attı. Evet, Keriman ve Voxic kaldı. Space Soldiers BC4'ü kurdu. XANTARES Keriman'ı da öldürüyor. 4 kişi öldürdü XANTARES bu roundda. Bakalım ace gelecek mi? XANTARES arkasından döndü. Voxic'i de öldürdü. Ace. Evet, XANTARES 12'ye 0 oynuyor.
Now they're just going to be going back for their old faithful attempt, just creeping on up towards B, going for the slow passive push. The flashes will pop, but there is XANTARES. He's just going to find himself one, flicking for the second. The spray down going to roll in. Of course he finds that frag now, looking just to make it a triplet. And well, I don't think I even need to say the outcome of that one.
Yeah, nice control.